What is good with y'all, man? So today I'm gonna be giving y'all my new offensive scheme. Now, if you've been, fuck with me for a little bit, we've been switching it up a lot. Beginning of the year, we were in Minnesota because we were like, okay, no, we were in Seattle at the beginning of the year. Because yeah, that's what we were in. Then we went to the Vikings because that was my old Madden 20 playbook. Then we went to the where did we go to? I think we went to the Rams, Chargers. I don't know. We was all over the place. We're back in Seattle. But it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. But it's an updated scheme basically, right? And I'm just showing what y'all want. We're in the Seattle Seahawks again. If you skipped everything that I just said, and let's get it, man. So I run nothing out of single back. Not a damn thing. I run one play out of, I form. Only time we come down in this I form H wing is when we are at like the 5-yard line, right? That's really the only time. And we either run the halfback stretch, or like if I see like he's run committing really hard at the line, I guess I'll come out and show you it. So we're gonna come out in it. This is just gonna be really quick because I don't run this that much. Just have this guy come out and 335 wide. Who the fuck cares, right? Okay, so all right, let's say I see him run come in real heavy. So what I'll do is I'll audible to this X slant, and my fullback, which is R1, I'll just put him on a wheel route. Why the fuck is I don't know why the wheel route's on that side. So I guess, all right, that's weird. Usually it's on the other side. So you could just have it like this. All right, never mind. I don't know why it's actually usually the wheel route's on the side the running back's on. It doesn't matter. I barely run this, and if you see him run come in real heavy, just throw it to the running back really quick, and it's usually a touchdown. I don't even throw this at the 5-yard. I'll throw that at like the 2 or the 1-yard line. Catch him off guard. Like I said, I barely run that. I didn't even have to include that, but I noticed some of you guys are like, oh, what's the I form? What's the I form, you dirty bastards? All right, but let's get to the real. So I run 3 formations out of gun, which is everything. I run the ace offset, bunch, and bunch tight end. So first we're gonna go into the ace offset. First thing first, let's do our audible. So first you want to have the read option. Second, you want to have the PA read. Third, you want to have Z spot. And last but not least, you want to have the 0-1 trap. You can come out whatever play you want to. Sometimes I'll come out in inside zone. It's not a big deal. Come out whatever you want. Let's have the AI come out in 3-5 wide, because that's usually what people try to play against this. So first, right, you got the read option. Right now, this ebook I'm kind of giving y'all is made for Vic. It's if you got Vic, here you go. This is what you want to use. Fast quarterbacks in general, you know what I mean? If you have a straight pocket guy, well, this formation might not be for you. But if you got a mobile guy, you're gonna like this one. So obviously, you got the read option, right? This is really good because it's like, yo, look at Hurts, hit him with it. But yeah, that is usually my formation. I come out in real heavy. Like if you can't stop me in this, we're gonna run the ball a little bit and we're gonna fuck you up a little bit, right? Then we got the PA read, right? Now my offense, I have backfield master, so a lot of routes, my running back are kind of like, you know what I mean, like I do a lot of stuff with my running back on routes. So I don't know if y'all have that, but it's gonna help you out a lot. So there's a couple of things you could do with this play. You could, if you're running the ball really good, which you could come to the line quick, and you could put this tight end on a drag route like this, and you don't gotta worry about circling. Literally what you can just do is hit him with the play action. If you're smoking him with it, like if you're killing him with the running shit and it catches him off guard, boom, like that, you know what I mean? That could get him, you know what I mean? Trust me, that gets people. Trust me, right? And then like if you actually want to just do a normal pass play out of it, still put that tight end on a drag, and then sometimes you can either streak, circle, depending on how he's playing you, or maybe put him on an out route. Now, if you're wondering how I put him on that deep out route, so you put him on a normal out route, right? And then you smart route it. So you just hit R1 at the bottom right. You see where it says smart route? There you go. You see it? There you go. Right. And usually for me, like I said, I have backfield master, so I could put I'd put my running back on a flat route. I'm gonna put him on like this little like hook swing out route, but in the real game that's a flat route. So you can do something like that, something like this, and it could look something like that. And you got a lot of options. You got the drag shit. For me, this is Randy Moss right over the middle right here, big body. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's that play. That's pretty much it for that play. I guess we can look at the 0-1 trap. Is just the 0-1 trap. You know what I mean? It's It is a pretty good run, especially out of this formation. So if you like running the ball with your quarterback and your running backs, I think you'll like this formation a lot. It helps me balance my offense out because sometimes we all get a little pass heavy, and this is a good formation to fall back on. All right, Z spot. So with Z spot, the first thing I always do in this play, I either streak circle, or sometimes what I'll do is I'll put him on a little what is that even called? A smoke screen, just to have him sit there. So you can do two different things to that. I'll show you the one where I streak him like this, and then also what I'll do is I'll put triangle on a drag. And like I said, I have backfield master, so for my running back, I have him on that angle route, the Texas route, where he kind of goes over the middle. So just imagine Miles Sanders right now is on the Texas route. I should have picked somebody something where a running back has backfield master. Didn't. Oh well, live with it. You get the point though, right? So imagine there's a Texas there and a drag. You get it, right? You know what I mean? So something like that. Boom. Usually like as long as you have time right here, that play is very hard to defend. It's like if the thing that makes this formation really hard to defend is if you are able to run the ball out of this, you might be able to sit in this all game, because it's going to be hard to stop that run pass. Like, you never know what's going to happen, and there's so much going on with it. It's really hard to stop. It is, trust me, like, you know what I mean? And sometimes you could even sometimes you can just run a straight up stock play like this. This is like, sometimes to get to the line quick, boom, 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 just maybe streak him. Or sometimes maybe if you want to do something like that, you know what I mean? Put him on a slant, just have things going all across the field. You know what I mean? Now, I don't condone quick snappers. I hate y'all, but there is some quick snapping you can do out of this. I'm not saying you should do it, not condoning it, but I'm just, letting it be known. So that's pretty much it for that formation. Now, it's cool. I never really ran anything like that much in Madden, like something with like two tight ends like that, at least out of guns. So that was new for me this year, but I like it. Now we're gonna go over the bunch. Let's do our audibles. First up, bunch trail. That's gonna be a money play. Remember that play. Tight end hook, flood, and last you want to get the mesh post. And every time you come out in the field, you want to make sure you pick the read option play, because that's not in your audible. So you want to make sure you come out now, right? Let's just have the guy come out in man. Fuck it, right? A lot of people running man again. Man's starting to become a little bit of a thing, apparently. So you got the read option, right? Every time I do the read option, I always like to motion out my receiver like this, and then hit him with the read. I don't know which. Oh, Chase Young thought he was like that. Okay. He not like that. But yeah. So let's go over the bunch trail first. So the bunch trail, keep saying it every time. My running back is backfield master, so bear with me on some of these things. First thing I like to do here is you can do two different things, right? With circle, put them on an out route. Now, what I would do with triangle, which is my running back, I would put them on another angled Texas route. So imagine this little in route is an angled Texas route, all right? And then you want to motion circle out. Yeah, something like that. Boom. In this play, is it hard to defend? Come on, Jalen. What makes this play hard to defend is, right, because on this play, when you motion circle out wide, right? Boom. That's your first read. If he's open off that, boom, you're hitting him, right? And then you got the running back on the Texas route, and then you got the tight end on that little like hookish route. Like, the user kind of has to pick who he wants to defend there. So you're most likely gonna have someone wide open. Just don't get outsmarted by his user and make the right read. You know what I mean? So that is pretty cheesy there, right? Especially if you have a good tight end. I got Jonnu Smith and Barry Sanders, so that's a little hard to stop. You know what I mean? And the other way you could set it up is you could put circle on a streak, always, and then like I don't know if y'all have backfield master. If you don't, you're tweaking out. Like, the only reason I have it is because the new 12 AP system, I wasn't able to get it because of that, which sucked. But now I have it, and now my scheme's just a little bit better. So you can set it up like this too. You know what I mean? He's just getting smoked by that. Ooh, he's getting smoked by Dallas. But yeah, so there's that. That's always, and that also I forgot to mention that post route that squares on. It's godlike. Like, you gotta. Especially if you have a mobile quarterback, just you got the pocket real quick, boom, smoked him. Oh my God, why did Jalen throw it like that? But yeah, if you put your best receiver on that post route, for me, it's Randy Moss. So he's going crazy on that. But yeah, that post route is fucking god like that. That's a bomb. So and I always try to roll out and throw it just because I feel more comfortable doing that. So I got Vic. But yeah, that post route's godlike. All right, tight end hook. This is the next play we're gonna go over. This play, I do two different things with this. So there's the really, you have the running back on the Texas route. I do a lot of Texas routes, all right? Or you could put them on a flat route. Either one. Usually on this play I put them on a flat route, and then what I'll do is I'll motion this receiver out like this, boom, like that, and that R1, the slot guy that's running like that in route, it's a really good route. That's a really good route, because sometimes what I'll also do is, right, imagine the running back on a flat, I'll take this guy, motion him over, put him on a slant, and now you got something like this. This is really hard to defend. Boom. Who do they defend? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh my god, because R1's gonna get open. I don't give a fuck who you got on him. He's gonna get the fuck open in that shit. So that's tight end hook. It's not that complicated. Yeah. Flood, this is the money play. Y'all know I love this play. There's a lot you could do out of flood. I love the flood because there's so much you could do out of it, right? You could just straight up run the stock play. Motion the receiver out, boom. That'll work fine. How is that not PI though? But yeah, you could run the stock play. I don't run the stock play that much, but my favorite adjustment I like to make is put circle on a slant and you just motion them out wide. Boom. Oh, because there's so much to defend. You got that out route. You got to make the adjustments to defend that if you want to use with that. Then you got the slat route if you want to use with that. And then you got an in route coming up if you want to use that. And then the running backs on a check and release little hook. Oh, wait. And don't forget the tight end in the flat. There's so much to defend. It's really hard to defend that. And then the other adjustment I like to make on it is you put the tight end on a little drag route like this. And yeah, just like that. And then you motion this guy out wide like that and bow. Because that little drag right there, if you got a fast tight end, he'll be open every single time. If that's like manned up or something like that, or just period, like it gets open, right? Or also what you could do is you could put him on that drag route, and then you could either maybe flat circle or put him on like a curl like this. So there's a lot to be done out of the flood. I do a lot out of this flood play. The flood is the money play. When the bread is on the line, I'm bringing out the flood. The flood's coming out. So yeah. Now we got mesh post. Mesh post, I have two adjustments, right? I always put square on a streak. The running back, I'll usually put him on a flat route, and then the tight end for this one, what we're gonna be doing, the tight end's gonna be on a flat route. And then you want to take the receiver, come on over and put him on a motion streak, so it looks not streak, a slant, and it looks like this. Boom. This is a really good play too. I like that. Now the other adjustment I make for this play is still want to put square on a streak, running back on a flat. Hopefully y'all have backfield master. You're gonna be really confused, and then put the tight end on a drag, motion him over, and boom, now you got something like this. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, Jalen, you gotta make that throw, baby. But yeah, so that's basically it for my gun bunch. It's the formation I run the most. Did we go over the read option? The read option got like, hold on, Chase, which is gone. Come on now, that's a touchdown in the game. But all right, now let me show you the final formation bunch tight end. Try not to make the video too long, but I want to explain. You know, I want to explain, and I'm not good at explaining. Right, so bunch tight end. Here we go. First audible, you want to have X spot. Next up, you want to have the PA boot over. Halfback screen, which I don't run it that much. I barely run it. And then last inside switch. You want to make sure you come out in the inside zone play every time. Have the AI come out of man, right? Boom. Yeah, I don't run this inside zone that much. I'll be honest, I don't. Because I don't run bunch tight end. Bunch tight end is the least formation I run out of them, but it is a good one. The first up, we got X spot. With this play, a lot you could do with it. The adjustment I make for the most part out of it is I will put square on a streak. I leave circle on that flat route. And sometimes like you can, it's actually better to, oh shit, I didn't mean to snap it. I didn't mean to snap that. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let's run it back. That never happened. Right, boom. All right, so X spot. You want to put square on a streak, right? And then the running back, you could either, sometimes I put him on a hook curl like this, or I'll just flat him. Depends what he's doing, but for this case, we'll put him on a hook curl. And then a lot of times what I forget to do is motion out this flat route. Now it's in man coverage, so you wouldn't want to throw the flat route, but in zone, it would kill it. And then that corner route is really good. That corner route is really good. I don't know, but Dion just fries on that corner route. That's gonna be your big read there. So this is really what the play is looking like, and then you just motion him over like that. Boom, come on, Fulgham, cook up, baby. Yeah. And that's basically it for X spot. There's not a whole lot to do with that. Or actually, what you could also do is, if you want, you put square on a streak, and if you notice that he's playing the flats really well when you put it there, you could just put circle on a hook curl, which I do a lot, and it kills. But make sure you put your running back on like a flat route or something. You know what I mean? Because you don't want like 2 hook curls to sit right next to each other like that. So boom. So yeah. That is basically it for the X spot. Next up, we got PA boot over. And now this play, I would recommend that. Like I said, this whole ebook is ebook. I'm calling it an ebook. This ain't a complete ebook, but this scheme is kind of for like a mobile quarterbacks because you kind of want to roll out on this play. So there's like, I want to say 2 or 3 different ways I do this play. The first one I'm going to show you is you want to put the running back. We're just going to count the what the fuck is it called, bro? The flat, the backfield master flat. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Tight end, you want to put him on a drag, and then sometimes I'll just put circle on a streak. Now for me, this is Randy Moss, and a lot of times he just fucking smokes him, and I love it. It looks something like this, and then you roll out. You usually triangle is the guy you're looking for here. They bag that shit up, and man, god damn, Jesus. Let me try showing that again because they just straight bagged it. Hold on, they just straight bagged it. Boom, there we go. Now triangle got up. Oh, terrible pass by Hurts, but yeah, you've seen triangles open up. Usually triangle is the main read there. Sometimes square is on that rollout, or you could sit in that pocket and if you know the drag is gonna get open, you could just sit there. You can just sit there in the drag because a lot of times that drag gets open a lot, and I usually just hit that shit immediately. So the other way I like to set this play up is I put circle on a hook curl like this. And then I'll put my running back on a, what's it called, an angle route. And I'll put my tight end on like a little out route. So just imagine the running back on a Texas route, angle route, whatever you want to call it, right? Just imagine that. And sit there, you wait, you see, do you like what you want? I like what I want. Oh, come on, Hurts, what is you doing? Fulgham out there burning. But yeah, you get the point of that play. You got the option to either roll out and try to hit those guys, or you got your quick shit right there. You know what I mean? Halfback screen, I'm not showing y'all that. All right, so now we're on inside switch. So basically, yeah, there's a couple different things you can do with this one. What I like to do, circle, streak him, triangle, hook curl him like that. And yeah, thankfully the running back's already on a flat route, so we don't even got to make him do it. Or you can either put him on a flat route or Texas route. It's really your opinion. The way I do it here is it depends how I think he's gonna play my running back for this play. Honestly, like, what do I think he's gonna do as Goddard? Oh, come on, Goddard cooked him right there, but yeah, that's pretty much the only adjustment for that play. So, like I said, it looks something like this. It's nothing crazy. The post route's kind of nice. You just got to be careful, like where his users playing and shit. So yeah, that's basically it, man. That's basically everything I run. I don't do nothing too crazy. You know, you could call it crazy, you could call it what you want, but that is basically my Seahawks scheme that I run. Like I said, it's nothing crazy, but it gets the job done. It gets me 18 wins in weekend league, so that's good enough for me. I don't want to do anything more than that, so I'm fine with that. So that's basically it, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know if you're using the scheme, if you liking it, if you hate it, if you think it's terrible. Let me know that too. And I'm out.